There's a kind of heartbreak that doesn't come from yelling, arguments, or big dramatic endings. It comes from confusion. It comes from being treated like you matter one day and like a stranger the next. And if you're here right now, listening to this, maybe you felt that kind of pain. Maybe you felt that sinking moment when you text her something meaningful, something honest, and hours go by and your phone stays silent. You check your notifications again and again, pretending you're not checking. You tell yourself, she's busy, she will reply, but your heart whispers a darker truth. If she cared, she wouldn't ignore you like this. There's a specific loneliness that hits you when the person you want the most is the same person making you feel unwanted, and deep down you start thinking, maybe I'm too much, maybe I'm the problem, maybe if I try harder, she'll finally choose me. This is the kind of pain that breaks your confidence silently, not in one blow, but in small, invisible wounds. And if this is your story, today you'll finally understand the psychology behind it. Let's talk about the nights no one knows about. Those nights where you stare at the ceiling, replaying every conversation, asking yourself what you did wrong. Those nights where one message from her has the power to make or break your mood. Those nights where you lose sleep over someone who sleeps peacefully, unaware of your storm. You wait for her replies like someone waits for rain in the desert. You open her chat window, type something, erase it, type again, erase again, because you're scared. Scared of seeming needy, scared of being rejected, scared of caring more than she does. And when she finally replies with a short, okay, IDK, busy, your heart drops because you remember how warm she used to be, how she used to laugh at your jokes, how she used to call you late at night, how she used to tell you you're different. Now you feel like you're not even a priority, you're just an option. You feel her slipping away, but every time you try to let go, she does something small, a compliment, a sweet emoji, a late-night message, just enough to pull you back in, and that confuses you. It traps you. It makes you feel like you're losing yourself just to keep her. But you're not crazy. You're not weak. You're just emotionally invested in the wrong person. So today, let's remove the confusion. Let's talk about the 6 red flags that she's playing you, using real psychology, emotional behavior, and human patterns. Because when you understand the red flags, you stop blaming yourself. You stop chasing what hurts you. You stop accepting the bare minimum, and you start choosing yourself. One day she texts you all night. She laughs, she flirts, she calls you cute. The next day, cold, dry, distant, unavailable. This is not love. This is intermittent reinforcement, the same psychological pattern casinos use to keep players hooked. They don't reward you all the time. They reward you just enough so you stay addicted. And inconsistency does the same thing. It keeps you emotionally gambling. You send her a long message, she ignores it. Hours later, she sends a heart emoji. Your brain lights up like fireworks. You feel chosen, even though she ignored you first. This is how emotional dependency begins. Stop being loyal to her good moments. Look at the pattern, not the highlight reel. Breadcrumbing is when someone gives tiny pieces of attention, just enough to keep you interested, but never enough to make you secure. She compliments you one day, then disappears for a week. She says, "We should hang out," but never commits to an actual plan. Breadcrumbing is manipulation wrapped in affection. People breadcrumb because they crave validation but don't want responsibility. They want attention without commitment. She tells you, "I miss you," but when you ask to meet, no real effort, no real time, no real consistency. Stop chasing crumbs when you deserve a full meal. Someone who truly wants you shows up. If the entire relationship happens on her schedule, her timing, her convenience, her mood, then you're not in a relationship. You're in a situationship ruled by her conditions. She texts only when she's bored. She meets you only when she has nothing else to do. She shows interest only when you try to pull away. This isn't connection. This is access without effort. This happens because you've shown that you're always available. People value what they earn, not what they take for granted. Stop being her emotional on-call button. Set boundaries. Make your time expensive. You express your feelings. She calls you dramatic. You tell her something hurt you. She blames you instead. You bring a real issue. She flips it so you feel guilty. This is deflection, a defense mechanism used to avoid responsibility. You say, "It hurt when you ignored me yesterday." She responds, "You're overthinking." You always create issues. Suddenly you become the problem, and this slowly destroys your confidence. People who cannot take accountability protect their ego at the expense of your peace. Don't argue with someone who's allergic to responsibility. Protect your mental health. Distance is clarity. Look carefully at this one. Someone who is serious about you includes you in their life. They don't hide you like a secret. You've never met her friends. She avoids posting anything about you. She keeps your connection private, but not in a healthy way. She treats you like a temporary chapter. If she's hiding you, there's usually a reason. She's unsure, not committed, or keeping her options open. Don't settle for being kept in the shadows. You deserve someone proud to stand beside you. This is the most painful one. When you pull away, she suddenly becomes sweet. When you stop trying, she suddenly misses you. When you move on, she rushes back. Not because she loves you, but because she loves the control. You decide to finally walk away. You stop texting. You focus on yourself. And then she returns with, "I've been thinking about you. I had a dream about you. You're different." And your heart melts, even though she hurt you. This is a push-pull dynamic. It's emotional inconsistency disguised as affection, actions over words, consistency over chemistry. Look at what she does, not what she says. Now listen to me closely, because this is the part men forget. You are not weak for caring. You are not stupid for loving. You are not foolish for giving your heart. Your empathy is not your flaw. It's your strength. The wrong person will make you feel like you're too much. But the right person will look at you and think, "Where were you all this time?" You are not meant to chase, beg, or prove your worth. Love does not require you to shrink yourself. You don't have to earn someone's respect. You don't have to audition for someone's affection. If she is playing you, that says everything about her character and nothing about your value. Walk with dignity. Walk with self-respect. Walk with the quiet confidence that says, "I won't stay where I'm not appreciated." You are allowed to walk away from anything that confuses you. You are allowed to choose peace over chaos. You are allowed to protect your heart. And I promise you this, the moment you stop chasing the wrong person, you create space for the right person to find you. Let's summarize. Inconsistency. Hot and cold behavior is manipulation, not love breadcrumbing. Tiny bits of attention meant to keep you hooked. Her terms only. Relationships require balance, not one-sided effort. No accountability. She flips situations to blame you. She hides you. If she's proud, she won't keep you a secret. She uses your empathy, sweet only when she fears losing control. These signs don't mean you're unlovable. They mean you're giving love to someone who doesn't value it. So hear this final line. Remember it. Tattoo it into your heart if you have to. The right person will never make you question your worth. If she cannot see your value, that's her blindness, not your inadequacy. If you found value in this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for your support.